The respiratory system is made up of organs and tissues that help you breathe. The muscular system is responsible for the movement of the human body. The nervous system controls much of what your body does and how it reacts. The diaphragm. It's a primary muscle used in the process of inhalation. It's a dome-shaped sheet of muscle that is located near the lower ribs. When the diaphragm relaxes and moves back up, the elasticity of the lungs and chest wall pushes air out of the lungs. The brain. The frontal lobes, they're responsible for problem solving and motor function. The parietal lobes manage sensation, handwriting, and body position. The brain is arguably the most important organ in the human body. It controls and coordinates actions and reactions, allows us to think and feel, and enables us to do many of the daily tasks that we do. The temporal lobes, they are involved with memory and hearing, and the occipital lobes contain the brain's visually processed system, so basically the things that you see visually. Think of the brain as like a king. Basically, they control the entire body and they tell everyone what to do, much like a dictatorship. The gluteus maximus. It assists laterally rotating the thigh. It basically helps rotate the leg. It's one of the strongest muscles in the human body. It is an important muscle because it helps with moving the leg backwards and propelling the body forwards. The nasal cavity. Basically, it's your nose, and it's part of the respiratory system, and it helps give warmth and moisture and filter air entering the body before it reaches the lungs. The lungs. The lungs are a pair of highly elastic and spongy organs in the chest. The lungs allow oxygen to be taken in, while also enabling the body to get rid of carbon dioxide. This process is called respiration. So basically, the right lung has 3 sections called lobes. The left lung is smaller and has 2 lobes. The bronchial tubes divide into smaller air passages called bronchi. After absorbing the oxygen, the blood leaves the lungs and is carried to the heart. The blood then is pumped through your body to provide oxygen to the cells of your tissues and organs. Deltoid. It's basically a muscle. It's rounded and located on the highest part of your arm. It basically controls your entire arm movement. Nerves. Nerves are specialized cells, and they carry messages from one part of the body to the other. They're tiny electrical signals. Think of nerves like postmen or postwomen. They send out information into the body. Without this information, your body would not be able to function. Your spinal cord. Your spinal cord is a pathway for impulses from your body to the brain. Basically, without your spinal cord, your brain and body wouldn't be able to connect. Your rectus abdominis. Basically, your abs. They extend vertically along the entire length of the abdomen, and they help control your good posture and other things like that. It's basically activated while doing crunches, and it pulls the ribs and it curves the back. For example, when a child is being delivered, or bowel movements, or even during coughing. These are the 3 different types of muscles you can have: smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and skeletal muscle. These are some examples of what each looks like and a little description. The cardiac muscle is basically a tissue, and it helps the heart to pump blood, and it's only found in the heart. The skeletal muscle tissue. This is a skeletal muscle that moves bones and other structures. The whole skeletal muscle is actually considered an organ of the muscular system. The smooth muscle tissue. This tissue forms organs like the stomach and the bladder, and it changes shape depending on the body function. Example, the uterus, the bladder, and the muscle behind your eyes that help keep them focused.